Mortgage rates are currently at a 20-year high. This comes after the Federal Reserve increased interest rates for the sixth time this year in an attempt to bring down inflation. We are excited to welcome Libby Beaubien from Keller Williams Realty Advantage here in Tulsa to kind of talk about the housing market. Libby, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you so much. Fun to be here.
Yeah, and so, you know, the market has been kind of crazy recently, right? It seems like houses were selling in minutes. Last year, the year before. Tell me how it's changed.
Literally, right? Yeah. So since the pandemic and interest rates decreased, there were just so many more buyers. And it was a seller's market. A seller could pretty much demand their terms for selling their house. And there were bidding wars, escalation clauses, buyers that were willing to even forego an inspection to buy a house. And when interest rates started to go up, that changed. It is now a buyer's market, and buyers have a little bit more power in negotiating right now a contract, and less competition for sure. But what we're seeing is we're getting back to more of a normal market, to what it was like before the pandemic, what it was like in 2017, 18, and 19. And homes are staying on the market a little bit longer. In fact, the increase in sale time is about 45% from what it was last year. So by the time a home is listed to close is 45% longer. And we're seeing homes that are sitting for 30, 45 days, 60 days. And again, that's normal. It's why we have a 6-month listing agreement with sellers when we're going to list their house.
Right. If we're kind of in between, it seems like, you know, it was like 1%, 2% back a couple years ago. Like 1979, it was way up there.
Right, right. So historically, where we're at now, I mean, it's sticker shock for a lot of people because of what we've seen. Rates down 2%, 3% for a couple of years, really, that when they're right now mid-7s. Somebody told me they were quoted for an 8 last week. Yeah, there's sticker shock and people are scared. But there are ways to get a lower rate. A seller can potentially help you buy down your rate. You can get an adjustable rate for maybe a 5-year set term that's going to be less than just your regular conventional or FHA rate right now.
There's probably people watching this right now that are in the market to buy a home. They're thinking about buying a home. They've wanted to do it. Or there's people that are wanting to sell. What's your message to them, both as a buyer and a seller?
Well, both. As for a seller, you need to have a good agent with experience that's going to know how to market your property, going to have to list it properly and at the right price. This isn't the time where we are increasing the sales price over the last comp or a comp from last year. You need to price aggressively right now because buyers, there are fewer buyers, homes are sitting a little bit longer, and the buyers are going to negotiate with you a little bit. And if you're priced high, they're just going to pass right by right now. And for buyers, you know, this isn't necessarily it's a normal market. It's just, again, that sticker shock of the rates, but it's not a bad time to buy. In fact, you can refinance later. Rates aren't going to be at this price for forever. And so you can refinance later, and you've got less competition. You certainly aren't seeing bidding wars right now. So
yeah, and I know some mortgage companies are allowing you to refinance, I think, for free. For you know,
right,
different rates.
Right,
so.
And you can buy your rate down. The seller can help with that, and it's really beneficial.
Okay, Libby, great insight. Thanks for being here. We really appreciate it.